Thank you, Max Winnitz, for letting us know about blood assurance. And as we do every day this week at 7:30 on Wednesday, it's bringing Jason Michaels, our buddy, our pal, our confidant, the magician, who blows not only our minds, but the viewers' minds as well. Jason, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How's it going?
Most well. This is the intern's favorite segment of the week.
Yes, I love that. That's well, you know what? It's mine too. So,
Jason, you don't have to lie to us. We're good. Hey, how the show's going?
We had a great show. We had a sellout show this last Saturday. There was a group of about 10 or 12 folks who were celebrating a 60th birthday party, and they wanted to do something fun. So everybody bought tickets to the show, and it was just a big group of folks who. So in addition to seeing a great show of magic and comedy, it was kind of a party atmosphere because a lot of people knew each other, and it was just super fun. And then they had cake afterwards in the lobby, and it was a good time. And I thought it was a pretty great idea. It's like, having want to celebrate something special, do something really unique, and seeing a magic show is a pretty unique thing. So
hey, I want to do something on a Saturday night where the intern and I come to the show,
yep.
and we start heckling you, and you make the intern disappear.
Okay. Okay. All right. I like the old sawing through somebody trick, but don't put them back together. Is that what we're doing?
And then I appear out of a box.
Something crazy that people are like, oh my God, we're not saying a word, honey. Keep your mouth shut the whole time.
That's Jason, right. And we'll use that to promote the show. We'll put that all over online.
Excellent. What do you got this week?
So I've got something, again, just so you know, this is the magic studio where I am, and I've got my table here with a deck of cards. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start shuffling this deck of cards. First off, let me show you the deck of cards so that you understand that it is a deck of cards that has been mixed. I've mixed these cards up. I think they're pretty well mixed, but I am going to shuffle the cards as well. And I will shuffle the cards. I will give the cards some cuts. And Joe, here's the deal. You tell me when you want me to stop shuffling. There's no pressure. I'm not going to, it's on your, and I'll shuffle a couple of different ways.
Okay.
So whenever you want, you just tell me when.
Do you get your nails done? Do you have a pedicure?
You know what? I know a lot of people who do that, but I do not. Although, since my job is working with my hands, I probably should.
It's pretty cool. Stop.
Oh, all right there. All right. So here's the deal. Cards are on the table. I am going to pick up and look at the cards. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do, though. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to place it right here in the deck. And I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. So all you have to remember is that I moved one card, and now I'm going to go looking for a specific card that I will refer to as a prediction card. Something that I think is going to happen. Okay, now that's funny. It's all the way at the very bottom. This card right here is my prediction card. It's going on the table right there. And all right, and I'll place the cards on the table again. Now, this is what you need to keep in mind. I shuffled the cards, and I shuffled multiple times in a couple of different ways until you told me to stop. And that's great. So the cards are in the order that you dictated, after some cuts, after some shuffles. Now, there are two things that identify a playing card. So there is, and I'm going to start dealing some cards on the table. The two things that identify a playing card are the value of the card, whether it's an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then there is the suit of the card. And it's 4 suits of the clubs, hearts, of spades, and diamonds. Again, Joe, I'm dealing, you tell me to stop anytime you like.
Stop.
All right, we're going to stop right there. The rest of the cards just kind of get set aside. Now, I'm going to show you this situation. This is our prediction card, and this is the stack of cards that I dealt onto the table. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, two things that identify a card. There is the value of the card, and then there is the suit of the card. So we have two stacks. We have one stack for value, and then we have one stack for suit. So if my prediction is correct here, the value of that card, my prediction says that the value of the card should be a 4. Okay, so if the prediction is correct, considering all the shuffles and cuts that we did, and you saying stop whenever you wanted to, it should be a 4. If the suit is correct, the suit should be a club. So if the prediction is correct, this card, this prediction should be a 4 of clubs. What do you think the chances are, Joe?
None. There's no.
Please no.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that's serious. I mean, Jason, come on.
Come on, man. I tell you, I'm going to tell you what, this is one of my, I've been doing, so the magic community is really interesting. Like there are a lot of people who love magic, but the community is small because everybody ends up knowing each other, even from different parts of the country, because we go to the same meetings and conventions and stuff like this. I learned this trick from a magician early in my career, and I've been doing this for a very long time now. And I've been performing this trick for I don't know, 20, 25 years, and it's just a beautiful piece. It's like a beautiful little mystery that just kind of gets in your head and messes with you.
I'll say.
Oh, I mean, I'm sitting there, and the intern, mutters out, "No way!" And I'm thinking, "No, there's just no."
It just isn't. He was so positive about it too.
And then we dictated. I mean, I dictated when you should stop shuffling, and then when you should cut the deck, and all that other stuff.
Yeah. It's true. And, it is literally as fair as it appears. What's interesting is that so many people believe that magicians never share magic with other people as far as how the tricks are done. And it is true that you can't walk up to a magician after a show and say, well, how'd you do that? Because that's not how it works. But literally, these magic groups, and I'm a member of a group called the Nashville Magic Club, which meets once a month in Nashville. And it is true that all these magicians get together and we exchange ideas, and that's how magic grows. Even magic is, you could argue that magic is thousands of years old, but the magic that we know, like this type of stuff, close-up, interactive type stuff, this is several hundred years old, playing cards and coins and things like that. And what's so cool about the magic community is that we actually literally teach each other, and we learn from each other, and we give each other ideas on how to make our magic better. And so, I would just mention this, if we have folks that are watching these segments and they think to themselves, man, I'd love to learn a little magic. The Nashville Magic Club is a great group of magicians to just kind of do a little research and take a look at the internet and see when they meet. And I attend whenever I can. And it's magic is just a great way to break the ice with people, give people stuff to talk about, show somebody something amazing that makes them feel, good inside. It's just a wonderful hobby.
Or confused.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear a word you said the last 3 minutes.
You're already doing the playback, and you've already got some video.
I'm back. I'm like, no way. That whole thing was like in slow motion to do that. I'm sorry. That is fat. Do you do something like this during your show?
So in my show, I perform. It's what's cool about the show is that I can do this type of close-up magic in the room, but I can also perform larger stage pieces, like things that, like with ropes and different things that occur bigger, because the actual space, we only have 30 people in the showroom. So I can easily get the front row or the second row involved in what's happening, but then we're also doing magic that the people in the back row can easily see. And, I'm just going to brag just a tiny little bit. We started the show I want to say it was in September or October. I don't remember exactly, but the show has received 19 reviews on Google, and every one of them has been a 5-star review. And I'm really proud of that because the audience really feels like they're seeing something special.
We're sitting on the show here every Wednesday. You do this, man. Yeah. I can't thank you enough because we're going to be talking about this for the next few days. And do you have a show this Saturday?
I do. I have a show this Saturday. Tickets are still available. And it's right in the middle of downtown Nashville. There is parking at the venue. It's very, very easy to find parking. But the website is mysteriesandillusions.com, and that's where all the details are.
I just, again, man, it's every week to just blow our mind, and we really appreciate you coming on to do this because,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean we need to go to the break because I can't concentrate now. Jason,
That's fair.
we'll blast this segment out for you. We'll put it on YouTube. You can share everywhere, and we'll keep sharing it. We appreciate you coming on each week, my man.
Very
Well,
nice
I
job.
appreciate you having me. We always have a lot of fun, and I try to plan something that you guys are going to talk about for the rest of the week.
Well, you
did
did.
it.
You did very well.
All right, see you, man. Jason Michaels, mysteryandillusions.com is the website. Go see the show. I've seen the show years ago that he's done. It's fantastic. He's only gotten better and better. And you can see this morning what he did to us. That I mean, I really don't understand.
When he said we can use the stage for larger tricks like with ropes. What? I gotta go.
But I want him to
I
make
have
you
to go.
disappear.